Well,
Yeah.
right now, we're talking about Nashville and that show. Actor Chip Esten plays troubled country singer Deacon Claiborne on Nashville. He is excited because the show is back on ABC on Wednesday night. Personally, he is working hard on a cause very important to him. It is Blood Cancer Awareness Month, and his daughter is winning her battle with leukemia. I talked to him and the president of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society about that. September is Blood Cancer Awareness Month, and two folks who know a lot about that, Chip and Dr. DeGennaro. I just asked how to say it correctly, and did I get it right?
That's fine.
Okay, good.
And Chip was correct, too.
Good, I'm glad. We're laughing now, but Chip, you've come to this cause in an extraordinary way. A lot of people know you for your acting work, but your support of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society started, gosh, about 12 years ago with your daughter. Tell us about your family story.
Well, that's right. My wife and I have 3 children, and our youngest is Addie, and when she was 2.5, she was diagnosed with leukemia, and that, of course, it's something no parent wants to hear, and it really put us on our heels. But we remember so vividly being told that, and then being told in the very next breath, your daughter has leukemia, now here's what we're going to do. And the reason that doctor was able to say, here's what we're going to do, is because research that had been funded had found protocols, and they had that standard combination of chemotherapy that LLS research had already funded, is what they put my daughter on, and why now, 12.5 years later, she's happy and healthy. And of course, that's why it's so near and dear to our hearts to be a part of this fundraising.
So you can count Dr. DeGennaro as a good friend of yours, of course. He's the interim president of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. You know, unfortunately, so many people know about cancer, but cancers can be very different. When it comes to blood cancers, how are they different from other cancers?
Jennifer, they're different in that they're cancers that affect the bone marrow, the cells of the blood, and the lymph nodes. Leukemia, lymphoma, multiple myeloma, cancers of the blood. One of the challenges we face in finding new treatments and in treating patients is that there's no early detection, there's no screening mechanism for these diseases, and we have no way of preventing them. So patients like Addie present with a full-blown leukemia. The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society exists to find effective treatments so that and to assure that patients have access to those life-saving treatments, so that when one of these diseases comes into a family, the physicians like Addie's physicians have a toolkit to use to, in this case, cure the patient.
So you work with...
I do have to say that it is particularly terrifying to hear that your daughter has a blood cancer, or she has something that's in her very bones, that it's not like a particular location that can be excised or something like that. When you first hear that diagnosis, that it's her very blood that is sick and her very bones that are sick, that's when you really rely on the research and everything that they've come to find out about it, because it's a scary time. So it's that light that you get from those cures that they're finding every single day that drives us all on to these fundraising events.
You're in a unique position with so many fans watching your work, currently on Nashville. So for your fans who may be listening now, you're telling us about the organization, but is there something you want us to do to support the organization?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Right now, we're on a campaign to try to raise $300,000 in 30 days. This is Blood Cancer Month, and we're trying to make that mean something. We want the rubber to really hit the road in terms of not just saying it's Blood Cancer Month, but sort of stepping forward and doing something about it. So that's that $300,000 in 30 days. And of course, as the fall comes, there's a whole lot of what we call light the night walks, where patients, families, researchers, fundraisers all walk together in these events at night, where they carry the balloons with white and red and different colors for survivors and family members and people in memory. And it's all about lighting the night, bringing light to darkness. So anybody that wants to help us there, we would sure appreciate that.
A passion flows from you guys. You make a good team, and we appreciate your time this morning. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.